Good evening. Yeah, I'm trying something weird for me, and that's using my phone, a piece of paper, you know. And now, I'm like, can I read this? I didn't think about that. But I'm Shirley Thomas, and I am currently the MSW coordinator for Wayne State University. And I am very glad to be here. And I have been awed and humbled by the talks that I've heard tonight. And our awardee is no exception. Monica Bester is a member of the 2015 graduating class of Wayne State University, MSW. If you look at the records at Wayne State, you will see that she has been an exceptional student. She is a member of an honor society there. She is an outstanding leader, and also she is committed to political and community service. Her leadership as president to the Coalition for Community Social Work Student organization is exemplary. As a matter of fact, her mentor, Dr. Alvarez, who nominated her for this award, says that her leadership skills are without a question very exceptional given where she is in her career. As indicated also by Ann, is that Ms. Bester demonstrates a clear commitment to social work values and ethics. She is a positive representative of social work as a profession, as well as of the Wayne State University School of Social Work. So on behalf of the Wayne State University MSW program and the NASW Student of the Year, I am proud to introduce Monica Bester.
Hello, everyone. A part of me feel that the claps were exciting because we're the last student. So I will try not to be long before you. I've already given my dad the signal that if I start talking too long to, wrap it up a little bit. So I'll start off actually by giving you a little quick agenda so you can kind of know when I'm going to be at the end, so you won't be like, oh, she's almost done, because I love to talk. So I'm going to kind of start with the intro and then a little bit about what brought me to Wayne State and what I'm doing, as well as my future plans. So with going into my intro, I would like to thank, number one, my father for being here, who has been a great supporter for me all my life. He's been there all my life, and he's been driving all his life, whether it was to pick me up from the east side of the state and to bring me back to the west side of the state, or to come and support me like he did today. So I would like to thank him. If any of you have ever wondered where the beginning of I-96 began, that's where he came from, which is the 1 mile marker in Muskegon. So I am thankful for that support today. Also, thank you to Professor Alvarez for nominating me for this position and for being an awesome faculty member as well as a professor, and having such a humble spirit, and she's a great leader. I feel I've learned a great amount from her as well as the other supporters we have here from Wayne State, Dr. Bowers, and as well as Dr. Shirley Thomas. So I am thankful for that. I would like to start off with one of my favorite poems, because when I think of what has me in social work or what keeps me going, it's a poem called Invictus by Mr. William Henley, sorry. Some of you may be familiar with it, some of you may not, but I wanted to do that before I start. And it's out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from pole to pole. I thank whatever gods may be for my unconquerable soul. In the fell clutch of circumstance, I have not winced nor cried aloud. Under the bludgeonings of chance, my head is bloody but unbowed. Beyond this place of wrath and tears looms but the horror of the shade. And yet the menace of the years finds me, but shall not find me afraid. It matters not how straight the gate, or how charged with punishments the scroll. I am the master of my fate. I am the master of my soul. That poem sums up what brings me here today. I finished my undergraduate degree in 2011, my BSW degree from Michigan State University, and that 4 years was one of the hardest times of my life. I have gone through many struggles within my life growing up. I am a child of a parent who had substance abuse problems, and I was the oldest child, so I was basically a mother at a young age, and have kind of just grown into that role for the rest of my life when it came to, viewing and working with other people, just having that sense of, like you said, I am because we are. And I feel that is a symbol of where I am now in life and the many things that I've gone through and where I'm going. So after graduating, I had the opportunity to work at Michigan Protection and Advocacy Service for about 3 years. And there I was a disabilities advocate on the community and institutional rights team, in which we did abuse and neglect investigations with nursing homes, group homes, the psychiatric hospitals. So we always monitored those facilities to make sure that things were going right and everyone's rights were not being violated. Unfortunately, that's not what we may see in a lot of our institutions, not only here in Michigan, but as well as in our country, in the world. And I knew that in that role, I needed to go back to school. I said, so many things need to be changed. I saw myself getting so irritated because I wasn't seeing change in my position. I was more of on an interpersonal level. I was like, you know what? I need to be in a macro sphere. I like seeing big change to affect a bunch of people. Like, how can we change this world? And that's when I knew I needed to go back to school. And after shopping at different MSW programs, I came across the Wayne State's program, which I felt was exemplary, the way they laid out their macro program. I hadn't seen any other schools that laid it out in that way. So I went to the concentration day, fell in love, and was like, I'm submitting my application. So I got my application in, and I was admitted. So I chose to go the route of macro in the community building and leadership, which has been an awesome opportunity, and it's opened my eyes to a lot of different theories and ways of the world that I hadn't thought of it when we look at systems change and when creating change on a big level and the different processes that go along with that. So I am really thankful for it. Also, in my career at Wayne State, as stated, I am the president of the Coalition for Community Social Work with a great group of individuals where we were able to with the help of other people who have donated as well, but we had a winter clothing drive and we had a food drive, and we're also currently working on a Grace Boggs event, which will be April 16th, 3:30, Wayne State in the auditorium in Brady Kresge. So if you are around, we would love to have you there. But then also, I am a member of Phi Alpha, as mentioned, as well as I'm a member of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated in the graduate program, in which we do a lot of community service as well in the Detroit metro area. I am also a member of the Greater Detroit area of Black social workers, which has been a very great eye-opening experience to work with professionals in all spheres, as well as some of the founders of the organization. So that has been great. I'm also a member of NASW, which I'm still kind of new to the NASW membership, but there's a lot of good information that I've seen on the website. But from all of that, it brings me into what my future plans are. Over the weekend, my family actually heard some really bad news. My cousin was murdered, and we're the same age, so we went to high school together.